Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Red Lentil Healing. We are doing our energy horoscope for this week. It is the last week of July 26th, 2021. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. I did. Um, so I am wishing the same for all of you. Going to start off like we always do at the beginning of the week with some housekeeping. First and foremost, if you did not get a chance to join Johnny, Jody, and I last Saturday for our How to Work with Mama Earth's energy reading, please go check that out. I'm going to put a link down in the description so you can go check that out. It was an amazing read, just talking about how do we harness Mama Earth's energy when we deal with certain world events like pandemics and traumas. Also, what does Mama Earth think about things like full moons? Do other planets impact Mama Earth? And then also, we got amazing messages from grandfather son. So just go check that out. Jody explains particularly what sound shamanism is. So it's just amazing read. And I think that's it. So let's get into this week's reading. First card we get is the Mind Third Eye Chakra, okay? You know, your mind is, there's what I want to say, and then spirit is like, say it. And then my mind's like, I want to say it, but is that too harsh? And spirit's like, probably not, because somebody will need to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. So that was my pause, because I was like, is there a message on here I could find where it doesn't feel so harsh? And it's probably not harsh. It's just I'm being self-conscious about it. So, as the great Tarot's apprentice always says, our mind is our greatest asset and can also be our worst enemy. With your third eye, how I always tell people, is the ability to perceive and receive. I've received a message. I'm receiving information about a particular situation because I'm seeing it with 3 eyes and not just 2. I'm receiving this. How do I perceive what I'm seeing? If you are open to doing the perception part and the receiving part, that means your third eye is open and you're going to be flexible. If one of those 2 things, the reception or the perception, is shut off, if you are not open to that, then your mind, which could be your greatest asset, is now becoming one of your greatest hindrances. Sometimes we don't want to see what is right in front of us. Sometimes we are scared about the messages we receive. I always tell people it is always about how you choose to view it. If you choose to, even if it's something that is perceivably negative, like, hey, I am receiving that my third eye is showing me that this situation, there are people in this situation that do not have my best intention at heart. Instead of being upset about seeing that these people do not have your best intention at heart, you can choose to say, hey, oh my gosh, I am very glad that I see that reception of information and I perceived that these people do not have my best interest at heart. So now I know how to act accordingly. I can choose to get out of this situation, or I can act and go differently. You see how that works? There's a difference in that. Choose to see what's right in front of you. The mind. Choose to open your third eye. Let this be an asset and not a hindrance for you. Okay? So there's that. Next card we get is Pleasure, your sacral chakra. I feel like this is personal. I feel like this card was like Spirit's like, hey, Heffa, I'm talking to you. I was just literally yelling at myself about what do I really want to do. Like, I know it is healthy for me to take time off from work, from both jobs actually, from taking a couple days from my full-time job that's very, very busy, and also taking a couple days from clients in Red Lentil to refuel. And I would tell everybody, I would tell any of my clients or any human being to do that. But I'm like, I'll take the time off, but what do I really want to do? Maybe I should just sit around the house. I don't want to spend the money to do this. I'd rather spend that money. I'd rather, doing something else, whatever. And it's like, really, what would bring you joy? Don't be cheap. Don't be scared. What would bring you joy? And that is the message to myself and to all of you right now. Pleasure. Okay. Set in motion some things this week that will bring you joy. Your sacral chakra is about, it's got a lot of things tied to it, but one of those is your house of pleasure, your house of joy, your house of finding things that make you happy, because that also ties into your heart chakra as well. So you're doing one chakra a good service, you'll also be helping out your heart chakra as well. Find pleasure. Find joy. So if I need to hold myself accountable, if I've decided that maybe I do really just want to sit on the couch for 2 days and not go to the beach, then by golly, I'll do it. But I've got to make sure that is something that truly will bring me pleasure and enjoyment, and not just me claiming that it will because I'm cheap and I don't want to spend the money. Okay, there's that. And last card we get, another sacral chakra, desires. What do you desire? This ties more into, I like to say, a little bit of throat chakra as well, because your throat chakra is speaking and listening to divine truth. But before we can speak it, we have to attune to it, align to it. What actually makes us happy? What is something that we desire? What is it, not just what we want on a superficial surface level, like I want $1 million, or is it that I truly desire financial wisdom? Or really just financial freedom. I'm not in $1 million of debt, thank God, but maybe it's, I just need to pay off some debt. And then that actually is what really, truly makes me happy. What I truly desire. It's the financial freedom, not the $1 million, right? That's an analogy that I give to all of you. What truly are your desires? Not just the band-aid of what makes you happy short term. What is it that you really want? Think about, what is the root cause or the root of what I truly desire? Is it that I desire the $1 million, or is it that I desire the financial fortitude to have what I need? Or is it, I really just want to go on a couple vacations a year, and with, good planning and finding good deals, that's not $1 million. So what is it that you really want? That is what's a lot of sacral chakra energy this week, especially with desires and pleasure. What makes you happy? What is your long-term goal? Because speaking that into existence will also help align your heart chakra. Okay, there's that. Let's get a message for the week. An oracle message. Our message this week is focus. I think that actually goes really well. There's no coincidence that it's sat on top of our sacral chakra cards. Focus. Stop giving anything and everything your attention. What is it that actually needs your attention this week? For me, it's going to be that pleasure. I need to really, truly focus. Do I want to do, or do I need to do? I say that for all of you as well. Focus, particularly with desires. What is it truly that you desire? What is it that truly is going to be for your long-term health? And focus on that to align. Since we got 2 sacral chakra cards, I want to get a sacral chakra affirmation. So I'm going to pull these guys out. I'm just going to pick one at random so we can get a sacral chakra affirmation. And let's do this one. And it's self-worth. Self-worth, okay? I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honor myself. I am worthy. I listen to my needs and desires and honor myself. I give myself the time, space, and loving kindness that I need to make and manifest all that I am. I discover my true self by giving inward and becoming my own best friend. So self-worth. You are worthy. So make sure you are listening to your needs and desires so you honor yourself. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.